The senator from California.
Madam President, Senator Mikulski and I were just whispering to each other about how far we've come since the day that Anita Hill came to the Hill, and we couldn't really do much to help her. But we organized and recognized that women had to be here in numbers sufficient to make a difference, and clearly today we are. My colleague, Senator Mikulski, is our Dean of the Women, and all she's basically saying here, with all of us as an echo chamber, is this: women deserve a fair shot. It's long past time for us to stop shortchanging half of the country and their families. I want to show you a chart that looks at what happens to a woman in a year when she gives up $11,000 because she's not being paid for the same job the same amount a man is. What could that $11,000 do? She could buy a year of groceries, Madam President. She could provide a year of rent, a year of daycare. She could buy a used car. She could afford community college. That's 1 year. Look at what happens over the course of a lifetime when, because a woman is not getting her fair share, the equal amount that she deserves, she's only getting 70 cents on the dollar. Over her lifetime, it's $443,000. What could she do with that? Pay off her entire mortgage, send 3 kids to the University of California, a great school, I might say, buy 8,000 tanks of gas. What's the point of this? It's to show that the dollars that the women are not getting could be going into the community, could be making sure their families are taken care of, would make all the difference in the world. Now, I was a little startled to see some of my Republican friends on the other side of the aisle and the other side, the House, Republican members of the House, say this is demeaning to women. This is what I got out of a news report. Women don't need this. Well, would they have said that did children need protection against child labor? And the answer is yes. Did workers need protection from a 14-hour day when they were being exploited? Yes. Did we need to make sure people in hazardous workplaces like chemical companies have appropriate protective gear? Yes. Did we need to make sure that there are fire exits in a crowded factory after a horrific fire called the Triangle Fire? Yes. Well, now we need to make sure that women get equal pay for equal work. It's just part of the continuing of bending that arc of history toward justice. That's what's happening here with the leadership of Senator Mikulski and all of us standing on her shoulders. And I have to say, it's a great day. It's a great day to hear my colleagues come here to the floor and speak as one. We are speaking not only for the women of America who make up more than half, but for their families. That's the point. 2/3 of women are either the sole head of households or they share in providing for the economic well-being of their families. This is a matter of justice. It's a matter of fairness. It's a matter of a fair shot, and I am proud to stand with my colleagues. And I hope and pray that we will get the 60 votes necessary. There's a filibuster going on as usual. We need a supermajority. But I'd say to my colleagues on the other side, too many women have to be superwomen. So you can give them a supermajority. Superwomen, not one job, but 2 jobs. So please help us. Let's celebrate tomorrow with a great vote, and I yield the floor.